Welcome in, everybody. I'm Devin O'Dade. It's Main Street today. Y'all didn't turn on my little red lights. I'm gonna have to turn on my little red lights because they make me feel better. Y'all can't even see them, but they make me feel better. Have my little thing. Got to have my ambiance. Got to have my ambiance. I had to have all my little affirmations. When I started using affirmations, and then I took some advice from a guy named Teddy Savage and said, you know what? If you start going to Planet Fitness, you'll it won't be expensive and you'll get your groove on again, Devin. You'll do it. And I tell you what, January 1st, I walked into Planet Fitness and Teddy Savage, you are the stuff.
Thank you, Devin. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of you. I can already see that glow coming through and the affirmations and the energy and the life that you have. It's amazing.
Thank you. Well, I will tell you that not only am I a member, but Shelly, who is right behind me in the office, right behind me, she's part of it. And we all went to Ireland.
Oh,
So I had to get ready to climb the cliffs of Moher and all that stuff.
yes.
And I didn't go fast, but I climbed it.
And you know what? That's what exercise should do for you. It should allow you to do the things you want to do more efficiently, with more joy, without discomfort. That's what I love to hear.
Well, and I'm not saying it exactly without discomfort, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Hey, let's talk. This is the coolest thing ever. The high school summer pass.
Oh, yeah.
That is at
Oh, yeah.
Planet Fitness right here. And there's the F word that we all love, totally free.
Yes, yes. High School Summer Pass, like you said, totally free. It's an amazing program. This is our third year doing it, Devin. And the whole premise behind it is to really get our kids in a position in an environment to not only teach them about fitness, but to give them an opportunity to strengthen their mental health as well, right? I mean,
Oh,
we've all gone through so much over the past few years with the pandemic and everything that kind of goes along with that. But even more so as a teenager because it disrupted their learning, right? It
right.
disrupted. I mean, everything. When you think about it, right? When we think back to when we were teenagers, right? And that,
Mm.
and I mean, it was a longer time for some of us, but we won't go into that because it's it's all about just remembering what you had to go through. I mean, in
Yeah.
terms of in classroom and out of classroom. And so what Planet Fitness said is we wanted to learn a little bit more about what our teens were facing so that we could develop this program in the right
Wow.
way. And Devin, we commissioned the study, and what we found is that 61% of teenagers say that they're facing mental health issues, and half of
Wow.
that 61%, right, said they're having issues with positive body image. And that right there,
Mm.
I mean, it really strikes your heart because you know that there's so many people, so many teenagers out there that are just looking for positivity. They're looking for
Mhm.
validation. They're looking for support, and they don't find it in a lot of times. And so they internalize all of that. They say, if no one else is telling me the right thing, then it must be me. And
Right.
right. And so Planet Fitness is like, listen, not only do we want to support you, but we want to be able to do it without judgment, right? We're a judgment free zone for a reason, no matter your fitness level, no matter if you're a beginner, no matter if you've never done anything along fitness before, come into our gyms until August the 31st if you're 14 to 19 years of age, and we're going to give you everything you need absolutely for free.
I love that. And they have a way to raise money for their athletic departments at their schools.
Yes, yeah. So it's not just about them, it's also about their community, which is again so important, right? It's about
Mhm.
enriching the environments that we grow up in. And so we have the ability to win five, $10,000 scholarships for the student, right? And all they got to do is go on to TikTok, put a couple of hashtags, hashtag contest, hashtag HSSP23, and they can enter to win a $10,000 scholarship. But in addition to that, to touch on what you just said, we're also giving away five $10,000 grants to schools that have the highest number of student signups.
Wow. So if you are watching anywhere that you have a Planet Fitness, this applies, and I know in our area, we have them in Lebanon, Mount Juliet. We have them, of course,
Mhm.
in Nashville, Portland, Tennessee, Dixon. They're
Oh,
all around. And if you're to the east, we've got them in Cookville.
yeah,
And it is, and even if you're not in the free group, it is still, if you've got a local one like I do, I mean, honestly, $10 a month? Are you kidding me?
right, right. We
Eddie,
spend more than that, on Starbucks, right? And 1 or 2 trips to Starbucks in a day. And we're giving it to you for $10 a month. And I think that it's super important to say, Devin, like you said before, once you make the decision, right? Once you decide I'm going to take steps towards my health and my wellness, then you understand that $10 is not even an expense, it's an investment, right? I'm investing in myself.
And I will tell you that you feel so good.
Hmm.
And I laugh because you find the time that works for you, because there's so many people, oh, you got to start your day with that. I'm not a morning person. It's not
Yeah.
gonna happen for me. But I found like my sweet zone was about 9:30 to 10:30 at night.
Okay.
I was like, I got in there, and to take my shower, I go home and it's like, ooh, I'm all exercised. I've already
Yeah.
the farmer part of me is taken care of. Everybody's fed. I mean, I just go and go, ooh, this feels great.
Yes, yes. I'm so glad you said that, because the feeling is the most important part of it, because you'll start to get that before you start to see any external changes in your body. And that's
Right.
because, right, when we get our bodies in motion, our brain releases endorphins, which are your natural mood enhancers, right? And so
Mm-hmm.
stressed, if you're dealing with high levels of anxiety, like a lot of us are on a daily basis,
Oh,
just start moving your body on a consistent basis, right? And it doesn't even have to be 60 minutes, just 10 minutes a day can really do a great benefit to you.
and there's this the cool thing is that if you follow Teddy, follow the Planet Fitness website, go to YouTube. Go to YouTube
Yes.
and go to Planet Fitness. The United We Move campaign was so good, but you did some chair exercises, some chair workouts.
Yes.
Even if you cannot leave your home, those workouts are so good. Don't ask me how I know. They're great. They're great.
Listen, Devin, here's the thing. And that's one thing that I loved about what happened to us as a society when we went through that whole pandemic period, right? It definitely allowed us to see that fitness can take different shapes and different forms, and you can do it to your comfort with a chair, without heavy weights, without
Right.
bulky equipment, right? All you need is all you have, and that's all. That's what I love about it.
And I love if you feel intimidated about any of the equipment, like there's this one little area that I love, the 30-minute workout.
Oh, yes, yes,
And I found your video. It's 1 minute, 48 seconds of teaching you how
yes,
to do it. And it's so,
yes.
like, if you don't want to ask anybody because you want to make like, I know all this, oh, I don't know anything. I know nothing about the machines, but every single machine there is a video, and 90% of the time, Teddy's telling you how to do it. So thank you for what you do, Teddy Savage. We've got the high school summer pass going on. Get your kiddos involved, and teens ages 14 to 19 work out totally free until
Yes.
August 31st. That is this high school summer pass at Planet Fitness near you. Thank you, Teddy.
Yes, thank you, Devin. I
All
love
right.
being on this show. I love everything that you stand for. So please have me on and have a great day.
All right. See you soon. Take
Bye-bye.
care. Bye-bye. Well, we're going to talk a little bit about the Nashville Predators. And when we come back, we're going to talk Worth Beauty.
Hockey in Music City just hits different. It's one big honky-tonk party. It's the sea of gold in the crowd, the goals, the saves, the celebrations. It's an experience like no other. Experience Predators hockey all season long. Visit NashvillePredators.com/season tickets and join the Loyal Legion today. That's NashvillePredators.com/tickets, and we'll see you at Bridgestone Arena.
We love us some Nashville Predators and Michele Probst. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I'm so glad to see you.
I'm so glad to see you. And I didn't know you were going to Planet Fitness. Go, girl. I love that.
I've been going since January. I did us a new background. I wanted us to pop.
Oh, I love the red. Red is power.
Red is I like red too. I like red. It's the thing that makes me feel good. And I said, we're gonna try a new background today with our girls. And and we had to have something that really popped and have something red, because our special guest is very much a red girl.
A red girl.
Yes, yes. She's like she like turns it on. She's all the colors. She's all the colors.
When we were talking about our trips on the last show, I just got my Lempicka art painting framed from Paris, and I love art. And, I think a lot of people in Nashville don't understand. You don't have to go
Mm-hmm.
downtown. You don't have to go to the Gulch. There is a center in Hendersonville called Mont Haven Cultural Center. And
Oh, yes.
I saw, Tim and I went, I think last summer, and we saw Picasso ceramics, like stuff you don't normally get to see that was just awe-inspiring. So should we bring Morelia on?
Yes, we should. The rhinestone heiress herself. Hi,
Hello.
Morelia.
Hi. Happy
Is
birthday,
it?
Michele.
I
Thank you.
know. And
Well, y'all are
I-
both coming to my party on the 3rd, so y'all will see each other there.
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
know.
to you. Happy birthday, dear Michele. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
I'm so glad that you're both here today because we're going to talk all things just beauty. Now, okay, first of all, Morelia, we can't talk to you without this talking about your incredible legacy that you carry on as the rhinestone heiress, the daughter of Manuel.
Yes, that's for sure. And then my grandfather was Nudie, the rhinestone tailor.
The absolute, and so and of which you can see, there's, you talk about nudie and nudie suits, and I never did know what a nudie suit was when I was little, and they talk about a nudie suit, and then I realized, oh, Porter Wagner.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. The nudie suit and all those beautiful works, and I love the fact that your dad is still just doing it.
He's still doing it. He's 90 years old, and he's still doing it. He's about to now open his studio that he's building on his property. So he'll be more, exclusive now to him, where it'll be, special private appointments. But he's going to be like his own Picasso at his own home studio.
And he still drinks tequila. I might add.
That'll never stop.
Well, there's a lot to be said about drinking a little tequila. It does get rid of germs and things like that. I mean, I was laughing. It does keep you young. It does keep you young. It really does. There was one quote that I loved what your dad said, and it was an interview with you for the PBS, the story pod. I can't remember. What was it?
It was a behind the scenes kind of doc, I think, on Manuel.
Yeah,
Yes.
But you were interviewing him, and he said, I don't like doing more than one of anything. That's why I don't make socks.
That's right.
Which I thought was brilliant. I thought that was brilliant. Now you've taken that one of a kind ideal and you've taken it right over into Mont Haven Arts and Cultural Center, which I think is an absolute gem in Hendersonville.
It really is. And I've been very excited to be a part of it for the last few years now. It's kind of full circle for me, really, since I've been in Nashville. I came to Nashville in the 90s, and I was a little culture shock at first, but it's become my home. And when I was asked to work at Mont Haven, it was so cool because for me, that was one of the first places I actually went to when I came to Nashville. I got to know the Waddells. I came to their parties, and, they were connected as well through clients, being Hugh Waddell worked for Johnny Cash, and that's how I got affiliated to go there. And then with our creative director, Cheryl Struckett, she used to have a nudie suit during her rock and roll days.
Wow, I did not know this about Cheryl.
So, and then to hire me at Mont Haven, I am the, events coordinator. So all the fun is created through me over here.
It is all you. It is all you.
Hey, Morelia, tell them about the educational program. I think this is so cool for kids. And I mean, it's just incredible what they're doing over there.
Foremost, Mont Haven is a jewel box nonprofit organization, museum. We really offer quality as opposed to quantity, from all the events that we do to the art that we bring in. We do various outreach programs. We do things for the veterans. We have tons of things that we do for kids. We have over 700 students that come in throughout the year. And we also do And we also do adult classes as well. In fact, you said you went to the Picasso show. Well, we're going to have Picasso too
Oh,
in September, so you'll have to come out for that. Right
okay.
now, we have Stas Nauman in house, and he's a Russian artist from Russia,
Wow.
and it's amazing rock and roll portraits of artists that like there's Frank Zappa, the Rolling Stones, even Marty Stewart's on the wall. There's a bunch of them. So it's really cool right now. And that's going on till June 11th.
There's some really important other things coming up, and I cannot.
Oh, yeah. I was going to tell you, Janelle Mosser.
Oh, she is the stuff. I tell
Oh,
you
yeah.
what, Jonelle Mosser is like, she is my hippie chick sister, and I adore her. June 3rd at 6 p.m. Food trucks and more. You bring your lawn chair and just enjoy one of the coolest things ever. And this is something very cool too. You can, and this has got a date on it. It's got a cap on it. Sign up now through May 26th. A free day of film camp. Use the code film camp at checkout. Lights, camera, action. You've got a film camp coming up.
Yes, we do a lot of fun things. I mean, it's really fun in the summer watching all the kids running around and doing all the cool stuff that they do. And we have great teachers. Everyone that teaches is actually an artist or whatever it is of the craft that we're teaching. And it's really amazing. It's not like, strap your kids off. They're actually learning art. They're doing art. And it's just been really cool to even work there. I mean, I have to say I was very grateful when Cheryl gave me the opportunity to work there, and it's been a lot of fun. Met a lot of great people, and we're building and building to bring more people in. We also have a gallery in Hendersonville that we're selling local art of local artists in Tennessee. So any local artist can hang their art there, and that helps our nonprofit to get people to come into the museum.
Morelia, where would somebody go if they want to hang their art there? Would they go to the website? How would a local artist?
They can actually come to the MAC at the streets in Indian Lake,
Mm-hmm.
and they can come in and drop something off, and then it'll be looked at by Cheryl and the rest of the team, and they'll go ahead and get back with them, and we'll discuss. Like, for instance, there's a picture of Ruth right there. Ruth works with us. She's an amazing artist. So,
oh my gosh, yeah, I looked at her work in her studio, and it was just like, oh my gosh,
Ruth is amazing. She's awesome, and she's there at the gallery regularly. So eventually it'll go through her as well. So,
and I know that they also did a wonderful display of some of your father's works not too long ago.
On that particular exhibit, and that was a lot of fun for me to do. And I had all of my dad's pieces, and we did a couple of the state jackets were up, and we did that right before COVID. So we had like one of the biggest full out shows ever with him, with all his stuff up. It was really amazing. We even extended a little bit.
I want you to show this picture, because this is a very young Manuel and a very young Johnny Cash becoming the Man in Black.
Definitely.
Becoming the Man in Black. And Johnny wasn't as much about, and it was so funny asking your dad about this. He says it wasn't as much about all of the bling and everything. For him, it was always the cut and the tailoring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Manuel, I didn't want to interrupt, but getting to know Manuel, the first thing he said to me was, I put Johnny Cash in black and Elvis in a white jumpsuit. I just love that.
Isn't that brilliant? Well, I will always be grateful, because when my little sister got married, he made the outfit.
I didn't know that, girl. I
did he
not
make you a
know
shawl
that.
or something, right?
Yeah, it was a jacket and it was a jacket and a dress, and it was and it's so funny because I brought him a pattern because I was so stupid. I didn't realize. And he goes, "You brought me a pattern?" And and I laughed and I said, I didn't know. I really didn't know. I said, my mom always sewed for me, and I said, and I have this weird body shape, whatever. And he goes, No body is weird. It's just you just measure the material, to fit the body. It's like you work with what he made the most beautiful thing, and then I went and picked it up, and there inside he put his label.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
And he
did for you.
Made especially for me, and did not use the pattern. Thank you very much. He was like pattern schmattern, I'm sure that went right into file 13. But Mont Haven Arts and Cultural Center, be sure to check out what they've got coming up. It's incredible. And Michele, before we get out of here, how did you meet Morelia?
Oh, well, I knew her brother very well. I was hanging out with her brother for a while. And but real quickly, back to Jonelle, who is such a treasure here. I remember Jonelle back in the day. She used to wear a baseball hat that said, "Where is my record deal?" And she passed those out at concerts. I loved it. I thought it was great. She, to me, if they ever do another Janis Joplin bio, she should play her.
Oh, definitely. She's amazing.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you girls,
y'all have to come see her at Mont Haven at the first summer series.
You got to see it. Yeah. Hey, y'all, I got to run because Kelly Lang is on the other side. She's in the waiting room. And so she's another Hendersonville girl.
Oh, yeah, I know Kelly.
Absolutely, you do. And and a perfect person for Worth Beauty, too. She needs to be on your website for sure because she is absolutely one of the most beautiful women in the whole world. So she's just gorgeous. So worthbeauty.com. Check out that, follow, subscribe, and share because Michele does tips every single week, things that can really help you.
And social media, worthbeautycompany.com, Instagram, and Facebook.
Yes. Yeah. All right. That's perfect. All right. Thank you, girls. Talk to you soon.
Bye, ladies.
Bye. See y'all.
All right, I'm going to see if Kelly is there. I hope she was there. Let me see if she's still here. Kelly? Oh, no, she has zipped off. Well, I'm going to play a commercial, and I'll zip right back to you.
Hi, I'm Brenda Fielder. At Mid-South Exteriors, our custom sunrooms bring the sunshine in without all the heat and the bugs. And they keep you warm all winter while you enjoy the outdoors all year round. They add real value because we build them like your house to match your house. Or let us save you energy by replacing your windows and old siding. And because we have no retail overhead, we come to you and sell direct to you for less. Call us at 833-8003 or visit us at MidSouthExteriors.com.
You can't see the sights without the sounds. From the crack of the bat to the roar of the crowd and everything in between, discover what Hit City has to offer. Spend your nights cheering on the Nashville Sounds at First Horizon Park with giveaways, fireworks shows, theme weekends, and more. Single game tickets are on sale now. Visit NashvilleSounds.com to claim your seat today.
All right, got so many people checking in. Morelia, it was good chatting with you too. And oh my gosh, so many people are on. Leslie is here, and Michele is here, and Kim is here. All my Ireland folks are here. Steve Burney is here, and my friend Kelly Lang is here. Hi, gorgeous.
Hi, Deb. I'm sorry I'm having a little bit of difficulty with my tech stuff today.
You know what? I know, and I got to hurry up because you got another back-to-back interview right after this.
They can wait. I haven't seen you forever. I miss you.
I miss you too. I was just bragging on you because I said just that you need to be part of the team over at Worth Beauty. They said they need to talk to you. I'm gonna send them over there. Michele Probst. I said she's Kelly's one of the most gorgeous women I have ever met in my whole life, and you are. You're
so sweet, Deb. Thank you.
And we were just talking to Morelia Cuevas from Mont Haven Arts and Cultural Center, which people don't all know that you are an accomplished artist as well as
Oh,
recording artist. But oh my gosh, your paintings are amazing.
thank you. You know, we talked about me doing a display there at one point, and I just haven't been painting in a long, long
Mhm.
time. So it would mean me gathering things that I had done in the past, probably. But, um, you know, maybe this fall or something, that might be something fun to do.
Oh, I think you should. I think you should. Well, what you are doing is 2 shows this coming. I mean, with CMA Music Fest, you're going to be a busy camper.
Yes, I
You've
know.
got Sunday Morning Country, which is now okay. If Brenda Lee is hosting something, don't you like you're on the first thing smoking to get there?
Absolutely. Well, I mean, she's just everything, you know, and she was so kind to me when I was first starting out in my career and gave me
Mhm.
some encouragement. And she's just that. She's just a ball of sunshine. So, yes.
And there's so many people on the show like John Barry and Darren and Brooke Aldridge. And oh my gosh, it's like a list this long, but you're going to be there. And
Yes.
that's what's so cool. Okay, do you know what you're going to sing?
I
'Cause it's Sunday
do.
morning.
I do. I wrote a song last year after seeing Brooks and Dunn sing in concert here in Nashville, and they just struck me so in my heart. Like I would get chills and lump in my throat when I would hear them sing, and I didn't know what that was. So I wrote a song about it. I'm going to be debuting that song at Country for a Cause as well as on the Sunday Morning Country. So it's a single that's going to be coming out sometime in the summer, but I'm excited to be able to debut it and hope people will have a good response to it.
Well, let's talk a little about Country for a Cause because you and I will be there again with our MC shoes on as well, and we're going to be introducing folks, and you're going to be on stage, and I love bringing you on stage because you know I love hearing you sing, and because you enjoy it so much. That's what because some people don't enjoy it that much. I mean,
Well,
I'm just going to say I don't enjoy singing on stage like you do. You enjoy it, and that's what I just love seeing you do it.
thank you for noticing that. That's the only part of it I really enjoy. I like recording, I like writing, I love to perform, but the business part, I don't like the business part. And
Right.
I struggle with that. But yeah, I'm excited to be hosting that along with my husband TG and you helping us. You're like the steer of our ship, you know, you keep us in line. But yeah, it's a big night. We raise a lot of money for a great cause there at Monroe Carroll Jr.'s Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt. And I'm super excited this year because we've got a really cool and different lineup than we've had in the past.
Well, I mean, I actually saw there's some people on that have never been on stage for Country for a Cause, like Leon Everett. I mean, I have not, and I love Leon Everett, and I've not seen him in years. And I used to play him on the radio when I first started in radio, and I go, I just love him. And then when Scott Sexton said, "Oh yeah, Leon Everett's going to be there," and I'm going, "What?" But then, I mean, just this huge lineup: Country for a Cause, Sunday Morning Country. If you want to see all the stars of CMA Music Fest, those are the 2 shows to see.
I think so. And I'm just really flattered to be part of it. I've had a very busy coming up to that. I did this duet with Olivia Newton-John recently, a while back, but it's most recently come out on her new duet project. So I've been doing a lot of work towards that I've enjoyed, of course, but to be able to get back into performing in Nashville and be around all of our friends again, it's just going to be a really sweet time for me.
Well, I love you more than lunch and jewelry. You know that. And we're overdue. And I can't wait to hug you neck at Country for a Cause and Sunday Morning Country. And Kelly Lang, get her new project. And the new duet project with Olivia Newton-John is magnificent. It's
Remember when we talked to her on your show when we had her on the radio program on WSM? That was cool.
okay, y'all. Kelly, I mean, I always brag. I said, I got the best contacts in the world. No, Kelly Lang has the best contacts in the world. Because I said, could you think you could get some guests? Okay, she got Crystal Gale, Lee Greenwood, Barry Gibb, Paul Schaefer, and Olivia Newton-John, and Marie Osmond. And I go, okay, you win.
I don't care to win. We are a team. You know that.
I know. And one of these days, my lips to God's ears, one of these days you and I are going to have a show. I'm just going to say
it. Let's do it. I've often told you that I want to do work well together.
Yeah, we wouldn't even need guests. We just we don't ever shut up. And I can hear Scott right now going, Kelly's got another interview. Shut up, Devin.
I'm his worst nightmare.
I am too. I mean, yeah, there's a text right now. Okay, let her go. Let her go. I love you so much, and you take care. All right.
I love you, Devin. Thanks for having me today.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Y'all, that's our show. Be safe, be kind, and remember, most of all, you are loved. And don't forget to sign up for 50 Forwards. Join all of us. The new health research project. Everybody needs to be a part of it. It's free. You don't have to have insurance. Just be a part of it and let your voice be heard. Join allofus.com/50forward. And because we had lots of giggles today, they brought them all to you. God bless you. Have a great rest of your day.
We are home, we are family, we are things to do and places to see. Mom and Pop